Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Wednesday. It's a me again. Marita Kama. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, everybody. Munoz. Fatima. Hello, hello. Take a moment to just say hello. Hi, happy Wednesday. Hi, happy Wednesday. How you doing? How are you? What's happening? It's a very rainy, chilly day here in Texas. Ah, Marita, you're reading your book, my book. Oh, I'm so glad to know that. Thank you for sharing it with me. Happy Wednesday, wherever you be. Some people that I know are in beautiful blue waters. Some people are in the rain of the waters here in Texas. Ah, creating after abuse. Yes, 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 yes. Wonderful. Enjoy it. Hello, hola, Valentina. Buenos días, Valentina. Merhaba, Nalan, my Turkish friend. Hello, hello. Okay, so wherever you be, I hope the words that I share here today are a contribution for you. Hello, Gabby. Welcome. Let's talk about receiving. Like receiving. Why is receiving so hard sometimes? You know, why is receiving so hard sometimes? And I was thinking about this and sensing into like what I could contribute regarding this. And of course, my own experience is usually, the best. And, I also have some client stories that I might share. But what I know about for myself for receiving, have you ever had the experience where you were so open and then something in a situation doesn't matter? Buenos dias, Gabby. Hello, Bouquet. Merhaba. So you go into this, you're like just open and you're yourself, nothing's right, nothing's wrong, everything's just flowing fine. And then something weird happens. Maybe a fight breaks out on the side of you, people yelling at each other, or a parent and a child, or something with you and the person um, that you're with occurs. And all of a sudden, you kind of shut down and you're like, oh, I was so open. And now I don't want anybody to touch me. Merhaba Nazan. My Turkish friends are on today, this morning, talking about receiving. And so, or your partner or your friend or your children snap at you or you snap at them. And all of a sudden that openness where you're just like, whatever, you have that moment where you're just like, boom, locked down, shut down, not even connected. And the crazy thing about receiving is when you shut down like that because of somebody else. I've done this millions of times because of the situation, because there's so many reasons, right? But what does that do for you? I know for me, it makes me then that small, constricted, skeptical, cynical, resentful, resigned, retracted, removing myself, from the world, from my energy. And so receiving goes out the window. And it's hard enough to, sometimes it's hard enough to receive. And then once you start receiving and it's really, really cool and good, and then these other things happen, how do you stay open? Even when something occurs that could be a little bit painful, could be a little bit hurtful, could just kind of suck. Well, it's really just about choice. It's about choice how you want to live. And I realized at some point that, and this was not easy for me, but I realized at some point that not receiving whatever was going on, not accepting whatever was going on, not allowing whatever's going on. Hello, Sararam Dam Dam and Jasna. And shutting myself down based on something outside of myself actually stopped me from being me. And in that respect, then I stopped receiving being me. And then the world stopped receiving me. And then I stopped gifting to the world. And so I asked if that was creating, greater for myself. And of course it wasn't. So I decided to change it. And I decided no matter what goes on, that I was going to be open to receiving the good or the bad, the yucky or the amazing, and choose in that moment how I was going to respond with each one of them. And in those situations, regardless of what my feelings were, regardless of what it brought up for me, regardless about what it was related to, regardless about whatever I decided in my past, and regardless about not thinking that I could change it, I was going to change it and make it work for me. Oh, something like, well, not going there again. Oh, something like maybe I could have said something to interrupt that. Maybe I could have left. Maybe I could have done something else. Another example, I had a client of mine that I was facilitating at one point, and she was potentially going to, get a job and do some work that was going to give her more money, which is what she was looking for in a field that she was looking for. And then when she saw all the tasks that were involved, she refused it. Refused the receiving. She asked the universe gave her the position. The universe gave her the position that, she potentially wanted, a job, money in the field that she loves. However, what she looked at was the tasks, and then her fear of being able to do it, not being able to do it, being perfect, not being perfect. All those things came up where she refused the job. And as she refused the job, she never even looked at the financial prosperity part of it because she blocked the receiving. And the receiving is that she asked, the universe came. Yes, every job that you do, you're going to get money for, likely. And there's going to be tasks, and probably sometimes there's going to be more tasks involved than you think the payment equates to. Sometimes that happens. But if you don't look at it, you don't receive all the awareness of the entirety of the situation. And then using that awareness, discover what works for you. In this case, with this client, they never even looked at the financial piece. They just looked at the tasks. And what that brought up for her was being alone as a child, left by her parents in the middle of the street. And she decided that no matter what, no one and nothing is going to be there for me. And so she shut down from receiving anything unless she knew it from A through Z, unless she could do it. That is not receiving. That is controlling. We get why she was left in the street all alone, but that's how we limit our prosperity. We limit our receiving. We limit our acceptance. We limit our allowing. We limit our choice, and actually how we refuse financial prosperity. So that's what I came here to share today. Hello, ciao, Loredana. Hello, Celine, and everybody else that's joined since I've started. I hope this was a contribution to you. If you'd like to hear more about these sorts of things and me coming live, please like it, subscribe, and be informed when I come live. If you'd like to know more about or hear more about choosing happiness, receiving more, becoming more aware, this afternoon, Wednesdays at 1 p.m. Texas time, which is just in about 3 hours from now, I will go live on my radio show. Am I sure? Yes, I'm sure. I will go live this Wednesday, as I do, at 1 p.m. Texas time for Raw and Real with me, Dr. Lisa. And you're welcome to come there. It is free. And today I'm interviewing a special guest from Mexico. So we'll talk about happiness, we'll talk about choosing, we'll talk about playing, we'll talk about whatever questions you have in the chat or live. Come join the fun. I'd love to see you there. Someone put the link to Raw and Real. It's every Wednesday. We have translation in over 7 languages. So if you don't speak English, it doesn't matter. We have it in your language. And if we don't, we'll do our best to get it. Okay, and for more information about some classes that I'm doing regarding access consciousness, I started it last weekend, and we're going to go for the next couple of weeks all the way through December, doing different access consciousness classes. Go to Dr. Lisa Cooney, CF as in certifiedfacilitator.com, and check that out, live or online. If you'd like a foundation class this weekend, that will be me. Join me online. I'd love to have you. Or if you're in Texas, come and meet my new home. Also, if you're interested in the Cage Talks, we have our final of the series tomorrow at 1 p.m. Texas time, and it's on living. How are you living in your life? And would you like to be facilitated out of your cage so that you live radically and orgasmically alive? Come check it out. I'm really excited about what we have going on with those Cage Talks. It's been really instrumental in a lot of growth for me and a lot of growth for the participants. But don't worry, if you can't make it live, they're in the shop and replay is available. All right, you can go to drlisacooney.com/events for that information on Cage Talks and some other things that I have going on. All right, my friends, if nobody's told you that they love you today, I do, and I would really enjoy it if you just receive that energy from me, because I want to let you know something. You're amazing. You're brilliant. And you know what? You got this. Now, go be great, because you're amazing. No. All that stuff that's telling you you're not, it's a lie. Go be great. You're amazing and you're loved. Bye for now. Hugging you from here, wet and rainy, cold Texas. Bye for now, everybody. I'll see you next time.